Good evening, Rochester. Britt Noser here, your candidate for mayor with the Setting a New Course podcast. The topic for this episode is the recession that we are now in. We've had third quarter GDP numbers, a second straight quarter of contraction in the economy. That's what economists usually define as a recession. Yesterday, the stock market was down 600 points. 30-year mortgages are almost at 7%. And so we have to talk about this. These are very serious things that are happening, and they're going to affect Rochester, and they're going to affect our local government. And so we're in uncharted territories economically. We're in uncharted waters, and even the experts at this point are, for the most part, guessing. So we have to ask a couple questions. We have a bunch of different factors for the city. Number one, what is the city leadership doing? Are they talking about the recession? Are they planning for the recession, what they're going to do, how we're going to cope with it? For what I see, I don't see that. I see our mayor in her capacity for that as a woke bureaucrat who doesn't have business experience, has been in government her whole life. And so she only knows how to spend other people's money. And that is a bad type of leader to have in these type of economic situations. The rest of the city, what are they doing? The city staff, you look at the new budget, it's $580 million. And this is in the face of one of the biggest economic downturns that will be of our lifetime. We've had 0% interest rates for like the past 14 years, and so much of our economy naturally is predicated on that. And how are we, as a city, how are we going to cope with that? How is DMC going to cope with that? Is this going to affect the private development that's going to come in? I know for a fact that some of these developments right now are hinging on the fact that interest rates are no longer 3% for building new buildings. And so these are serious questions. I mean, this is a serious situation. And right now we're kind of just floating as we go off the cliff. And we have to prepare. We have to trim the sails. We have to be not taking a head in the sand approach to this. We have to face it head on, and it's going to require some tough decisions, but we can get through it. But it needs leaders with the political will and with the awareness to deal with this situation. And I see it as a very serious situation. I see the flashing red lights. We can't just be in this Pollyannish psychosis and think that everything will be all right because it always has been. I think we need to be a little more proactive than that, and I don't see city leaders doing that at all, really, for the most part. So thank you for tuning in, and until next time, good day.